Day 2. We're not doing anything fun or exciting or Christmassy today. It's literally just a rant chill with me video because I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. Because we were supposed to set up Christmas lights, but it got too late. Because, okay. So I ended up getting out of work at 2 o'clock today. Daddy's like, oh, since you're getting out of work early, can you pick me up? Because it's super cold this morning. So I'm like, yeah, sure. So he shoved the bike in my car. Because it fits better when we don't have a car seat in the car, but obviously doesn't work with Gabriel. So, whatever. So we ran to Walmart because I was going to use up the rest of my WIC. Couldn't get the baby formula that I needed because my card stopped working after I'd put in... So I used up all my fruits and vegetables, another gallon of milk. I don't typically use a lot of the stuff on my WIC. I'd already used up the cheese and the eggs. I didn't need the yogurt or the beans or peanut butter. I already used up the 2 cans of juice. I didn't need, like, the cereal and stuff. Because my new WIC comes on the 5th. Or the 6th. You're about to find out. So, whatever. And I needed a piece to hook up the lights. Because we don't have any outlets outside. And we were going to go to Home Depot for that. But I ended up finding it for half the price at Walmart. So it was only like $2 and change. And I got 2 things for the boys to work on their Christmas caddy. Or their bathroom caddy for Christmas. So I couldn't find the formula. Didn't realize they had moved it to the front of the store. Because where it used to be, where the cases were, where it used to be, where it was locked up, are now Christmas candy. So while I was loading the car, I asked Daddy to go run in and grab it for me. Because he has 1 can left, apparently, on WIC, which I don't understand. Because I swear we bought 9 cans. But whatever. So Daddy goes in. The card doesn't work. So we have to go back to Walmart tomorrow to get it. And Daddy needs Orajel. So I had the brilliant idea. My friend Kelsey, who you guys have seen on the channel before, asked me about going out to eat with her. I said I wasn't sure. I didn't know what my plan, I really wasn't doing much, and I had to go to Walmart, whatever. So she's like, okay. So then she decided she wanted to stay home, didn't want to do anything. So I decided, let's DoorDash. Daddy's like, so we don't have to cook tonight. Whatever. So he's like, yeah, we'll DoorDash for 2 hours. We ended up DoorDashing from 4 to 6:44. Just for Taco Bell to fuck up my order. Because I got a Mexican taco bowl, Mexican pizza box. Now, granted, I ordered this online. As you guys know, I don't eat pork or beef. So I substituted the beef for chicken. Then I substituted the 2 crunchy tacos for soft tacos. One was supposed to have beans, cheese, sour cream, lettuce, and rice. The other one was supposed to have beans, cheese, lettuce, and sour cream. Then I got a bean Crunchwrap Supreme and 2 cheesy roll-ups. And Daddy got a 5-layer beef, or no, he got the spicy grilled cheese steak burrito thing and a Supreme Nacho Fry box. And and the worst Taco Bell in town, and the one that always screws up my orders, was the only one that had the Nacho Fry box. None of the other ones had them. Like, the one didn't have, like, half my, like, the one by Daddy's work didn't have half the order. The one by my work didn't have Daddy's Nacho Fry box, but had everything else. So we get everything that was supposed to have either chicken or beef or beans all had beef in it. We called them, but because the online ordering system had screwed up and put beef in instead of what I ordered, when I had paid extra for sour cream on the burritos, I had paid extra Yeah, I paid extra to add sour cream to everything. I paid extra for the chicken. Literally spent like $4 extra. They refused to change it or do anything about it. And I'm like, I literally paid extra for you to substitute. But because that's what they put in the computer, they wouldn't correct it. They wouldn't fix it. They wouldn't give me my money back. They wouldn't give me a coupon. Nothing. They said, oh, well, that's not our problem. We made it the way it was put in the system, so it's not our fault. You ordered it incorrectly. So, needless to say, I have not eaten dinner yet, and it's almost 9 o'clock at night. Because, oh yeah, I refused to eat my 3 items that were correct, because I didn't customize them. Well, the one was supposed to have no tomatoes on it, but it wasn't the end of the world if they left the tomatoes on. But I'm sure they fucked that up, too. Daddy's order was correct. The only thing out of the box that was correct was my drink. They managed to get that right, but they fucked everything else up. And then it was funny because we had picked up 2 orders from there earlier. And they told Daddy that they didn't have Baja Blast. But yet we ordered Daddy a Baja Blast and they had it. Oh, is that a freaking gray hair? Better not be. So yeah, that's how my night's been going. Me and Daddy got a huge blow up about it because Daddy sided with them. He's like, you've never worked fast food before. Yeah, well, you've never been a vegetarian or someone that doesn't eat pork or beef and had your order screwed up. Repeatedly. Never. So I don't want to hear it. Like, until you've been in my shoes, shut the fuck up, leave me the fuck alone, don't talk to me. And then I asked Kelsey about it. Kelsey sided with me. And Chris was like, yeah, Daddy was like, she always sides with you. And I'm like, asshole? She's been in fast food. She worked at McDonald's for like 2 years. She works at a college. And she works at a nurse. Yep, and she works in a kitchen at a nursing home. If she had pulled that shit at the nursing home, she would have gotten in a lot of trouble. Like, she's worked in fast food service. Like, in food service. Like, and she's also a vegetarian. She understands from the point of the worker, but she also understands my point, too. And I was literally just mad that Daddy didn't even bother to try and see my side. And he's like, oh, after I got in a huge blowout with him, he's like, well, he's like, if you need more food, if you need food, I'll just make you something. And I'm like, why, so you can bitch about it? Because if you wanted to cook, you would have cooked in the first place instead of door dashing. So, I don't really know. But tomorrow's video is hopefully going to be setting up the lights. I'm really conflicted what to do for Wednesday, or for Sunday, because I can't film, because we're going to be at a Christmas party for most of the day, for Doll Club, and I can't really film that. For safety, privacy reasons, whatever. So, I don't know. Do you guys have any suggestions on what I can do Sunday after the party? But yeah, that's how my night's going. How's everybody else's night going? I was so excited to come home. I was going to watch season 4 of The Sinner finally. And no, because I have 1 episode left of the middle to watch, and then I'm done rewatching the middle. I started to watch Women on Death Row. Fell asleep through that. I'm still only on, like, season, I think, 11 or 12 of Law & Order SVU out of 23 seasons. That's fun. But I don't know if Peacock got paid. But we did make enough money because we made $50 today. To do... to pay for Netflix. A store drop? I don't know what you mean. And a lot of stores around here, you're not allowed to film in. Like, Daddy's little 12-year-old frickin' high school coworkers can make TikToks. But if I film in his store, I get told no. Even though I've seen plenty of people film in Five Below before. Not specifically ours, but in Five Below in general. Even though you're not supposed to film in Five Below. And besides, I just feel awkward. I tried to film once. Last year, for Vlogtober, I think it was. I did a Halloween candy hunt at Dollar Tree. And I felt awkward doing that. But it was buying every letter of the alphabet in candy from A to Z. I did one with fruit, too. Which Dollar Tree one? You mean when I did the Halloween candy haul? Or when I did the Halloween shop for every letter A to Z? Because I don't really know what you mean. But yeah. I don't know. Yeah, so needless to say, I went on Taco Bell and gave them a shitty review. And they have Actually, it's funny because all 3 Taco Bells have 4.1 stars. And then I went on the Taco Bell by my work and gave them a great review. Because they've only screwed up my order once, ever. And it was when I was pregnant as that. They didn't even... And it was for the same reason, that they put it in wrong. They didn't question me, they didn't argue with me. Yeah, that Taco Bell didn't question me and argue with me. They remade the order and gave me free taco. Gave me a coupon for free tacos. The other Taco Bell, the one by Daddy's work, wants to argue with me. Or be like, oh, do you really want a substitute? You know it's going to cost you more money, right? Why don't you see it the way it is so it's cheaper for you? Okay, and then when I get sick, I'll make sure it's all over the bathroom floor while you're still working and you just stop cleaning it. Thanks. Like, don't argue with the customer for how they order something. If they can't eat something, don't argue with them. Like, someone said at the Taco Bell that screwed up my order tonight that they literally had explained to the people when they asked for no tomatoes on their food that they were allergic to tomatoes. And that they couldn't eat it if, you know. And they still put the tomatoes on anyways, and they weren't able to eat it because it had been contaminated by the tomatoes. Like, I know sometimes people will be like, oh, are you, like, I know some restaurants, like, sometimes waiters and waitresses will be like, oh, are you allergic? No, I just don't like them. Okay. You know? Like, some places will actually go out of their way to ask you if it's an allergy or just a food preference. So that if it's an allergy, they can be more diligent about it. You know, And it sucks because fast food workers, I have 2 college degrees and work at daycare, and fast food workers make more than I do. I make 30 cents above minimum wage with 2 college degrees. So that's fun. And then we were talking about I gotta get my car inspected before the end of the month. Get an oil change. And my mom's like, really? Because it costs me, if I go to a drive-up place, my mom's like, oh, maybe you'll get out early again. And you can take it yourself. Why does Daddy have to do it? I'm like, if I get out early, typically early is 4:30 and most places close at 5. That's not helping me. And to do an inspection, they don't let you sit in your car. Number 1, only if you go to Jiffy Lube or whatever. Valvoline, not Jiffy Lube, Valvoline. Valvoline will let you sit in your car if you're getting just an oil change. But they charge $120. Our repair shop charges $75 and $20 for an inspection. She's like, I just paid $45 for my car, for my big truck. I'm like, yeah, y'all also live in Tennessee where things are cheaper, and you guys don't have sales tax on everything. Hello. And she's like, why can't you go on a weekend? Because it's really hard to get in because they're only open till noon on Saturdays. So they have very few appointments and it's almost impossible to get in. And sometimes he has to work 6 to 2:30 on Saturdays. So don't know what to tell you. If he has to work 6 to 2:30 on a Saturday, can't get in. And you have to make, and there's no place that I know of that does walk-in inspections. Any place yeah, so. But, I don't know. This video is kind of lame. But I didn't want to bail on you guys. But, unfortunately, we don't get paid till next Friday. And Daddy doesn't have a weekday off till probably after the inspection's up. Like, I'm going to have him request a weekday off. I'm going to have to tell him next week, well, not this coming week, but the following week, I'm going to have to tell him that he has to have a week. I'm going to have to tell him to tell his manager he needs a weekday off. That he has to have a weekday off. It doesn't matter what day, it just has to be a weekday. So that he can take the car in. My life's a shithole. My work is drama. Mom says go find a new job. Last time it took me 13 months to get a new job. Number 2, if I don't go back to working in a daycare, I probably won't qualify for daycare unit anymore. And not all daycares give as big a discount as our daycare does. Because I'm fortunate enough that before we got on daycare unit, we were paying $20 a day. Now that we're on daycare unit, we pay $47 a week. Or whatever it is. And we're one of the cheapest daycares in town. So, if I didn't, we'd be paying $300 a week for him to be there. That's $3, $6, $9, $12. That's $1,200 a month. We don't have, and literally, our bills alone are over $1,200 a month. Our rent is $930. Our nice egg bill is currently up to $158 or $159 because of winter. We pay $84 a month for Spectrum for Daddy's phone. We pay another $94 a month for internet. We pay, what is it, we pay $80 a month for our couch. Then we've got Disney Plus, which is $10, which is about to go up. Peacock, which is $5. Daddy Spotify, which is $10. Netflix, which is $10. That's about to go up. What else? I'm trying to think what else we have. That's not even it. Like, I mean, we have Toy Box monthly, but we can cancel that whenever. Then every 2 weeks we're spending $200 to $400 in groceries because half the stuff we're getting, Wick is paying for at this current point. But as of January 4th, when I go to my appointment, I don't get Wick anymore. Only Gabriel gets Wick. Which means I might still get a little bit of money for fruits and vegetables. I'll still get formula, and then I'll get baby food. And I'll lose everything else for him. I'll lose the milk, the cereal that we don't use, the peanut butter and beans that we don't really use, the eggs, the cheese, the yogurt that we sometimes use. I'll lose all of that. So our grocery bill is going to go up another $100. Because we literally get like $100 worth of stuff that's not formula that we use. We get almost $100 worth of stuff that we use on Wick. Because we get 3 gallons of milk a month. I mean, we typically only use half a gallon to a gallon a month. Sometimes max a gallon and a half. But, you know, it's annoying, it's retarded, and I'm just over it. So, yeah. Because, you know, like, our grocery bill is ridiculous. And our household supply bill is another $200 to $300 a month. Because we have to buy rabbit food, like, once or twice a month. We have to buy rabbit bedding every month to every other month. It all just depends on what size food and bedding they have available. We have to buy cat litter every other month. We have to buy cat food every, like, 2 months. We're buying 3 cases of water now, which is, they're up to $5 now. So they're like almost $6 a piece. And that's before the 5-cent deposit for each bottle. And there's 40 bottles in a case. You know, we spend $40 to $60 a week on gas. It's getting ridiculous. You know, like, our household bills are ridiculous. We buy paper towels almost every paycheck or every other paycheck. We have to buy garbage bags at least once a month. Once a month to every other month. We have to buy sponges, like, once a month. We buy dish soap and detergent, like, once a month. Almost every paycheck we're buying toilet paper. No. So, I mean, that's just how it is. Like, and we don't even buy expensive dish soap. Like, we buy our dish soap from Dollar Tree. We buy our toilet paper from Dollar Tree. We buy our paper towels from Dollar Tree. We buy our sponges from Dollar Tree. Like, the only household items besides, like, we buy Daddy's body wash at Dollar Tree. We buy, like, all my female products. Well, not pads and stuff, but all my, well, sometimes we buy actually pads at Dollar Tree. But we buy, like, all my other female products at Dollar Tree. The only things for me that we don't buy at Dollar Tree are face wash, toothbrushes, body wash, and shampoo. But, like, we buy toothpaste at Dollar Tree for both of us. We buy Daddy's toothbrushes at Dollar Tree. We buy my washcloths at Dollar Tree. We buy Babriel's washcloths at Dollar Tree. Like, we buy so much stuff at Dollar Tree, and it's still so expensive. But anywho, this has been a shit show. I'm going to get off here and go to the bathroom and try and eat salvage what's left of my dinner, since Daddy ended up getting 3 meals. Well, because he got a box for himself and then a separate burrito. And then now he got my box. So he ended up getting 2 meals and a burrito. And what did I get? I got a Crunch Wrap and 2 small roll-ups. So whatever. So, and I'm gonna go watch my show. And yeah. I'm not sorry for snapping at Daddy, but I am sorry at snapping at Daddy. I'm sorry for getting mad at Daddy that they wouldn't fix it or do anything, because it wasn't Daddy's fault. At the same time, I'm mad that Daddy didn't do more to stand up for me, and wasn't taking into account my side of everything and how I was feeling. And the fact that this is a chronic problem. It's a chronic problem, and he should try and be more understanding. I get it. He's not vegetarian. He doesn't go through it. Usually, if he customizes his order, it's when we get sandwiches from any place, chicken sandwiches, it's take off the lettuce and put cheese, and sometimes we'll add bacon to things. That's about it. So, he doesn't understand, but I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Bye.